Hey, it's Dr. Keith Kelly here today. And we're going to be discussing further today a little bit about growing your business to over $1 million. You know, if you're a business owner, especially an online marketer, and you want to grow your business to over $1 million, there's a couple of things that you need to put in place. And the first thing, of course, is that you as the business owner, you should not be trying to do everything yourself, because then instead of running a business, you actually become just another person who's having a job, and that's not what the business is all about. If you are running a true business, the definition of a business basically is that it will run on its own. In other words, you've got systems in place that is actually working, where, for argument's sake, you can go away for 6 months and you can come back and your business has actually grown while you've been away. So it can work totally independent of yourself. Very important that you don't become stuck in your own business as an employee or a worker. You don't want a job as a business owner. You want a business, you want a system in place that actually works for you. So first of all, the thing is, you need to make sure that you've got systems in place and people working for you, doing certain things for you, outsourcing and all sorts of things like that. Of course, your main role as the business owner is to communicate with your clients. That's the foremost role, is communication. And I have a business called Online Business Logic. Now, logic, it actually comes from the root word logos, and logos means word, and word is basically we communicate with words, and that's what makes us, as humans, very distinct from the animals, is that we can speak and we can communicate by words. So it's totally logical to have an online business, because you need to communicate with your clients and your customers. You need to keep one-on-one contact with them, and they need to see you and they need to hear you. They need to see what offers you've got, and they need to know, like, and trust you in order to actually purchase from you, and in order for your business to grow. So basically, as well, very, very important is that you have to know who your client is, and we often call it a client avatar. Just remember something as well, that trying to promote or sell to everybody, you're actually not selling to anybody, because not everybody on the planet is going to want your product or service, and you have to realize that. You have to be very specific in what you are providing, either in a product or a service. And very often it's a certain type of person who's actually wanting what you actually have to offer, and those are the people that you have to talk to and communicate with. Those are the leads that you need to cultivate and find every day and look after. Very, very important to build your business. So basically, as well, once you know your avatar and you communicate with them, you have to provide in front of them an irresistible offer, something which is of extreme value, something which they really, really need. Very often it's to solve a problem. So you have to be there, that when they see what you have to offer, it's something like that they've been looking all over the show for. It's going to solve their problems, and they're willing there and then to actually pay for what you have to offer. And that's very, very important. You have to provide what they're looking for, solve a solution. You have to as well remember that you need a unique selling point as well, because there's so many businesses out there, and perhaps very similar businesses in a similar niche, and you have competition. But something that can take you above your competition is you need to have a very unique selling proposition. You need to have something very special, and at the end of the day, if you are willing to be there for your clients, you're willing to educate them, you're willing to give them extreme value and very, very good products and services, then they will know, like, and trust you, and your business will grow, because your unique selling proposition is the transparency and the trust and the value that you actually give your customers, and that is extremely important to growing your business as well. Remember, your clients, their long-term value as a client to your business will be much better as well, because if you provide such a great service, there's no reason why a customer like that will go somewhere else. you will have some loyalty. Those customers will stay with you if you give them what they want, you give them loads of value, and you help them along their journey, and you provide the all the solutions that they're looking for, so they will stick with you. So the lifetime value of a customer is extremely important. You need to provide a killer promise. Now, what is that? That is something where you provide your customer with a promise that you'll help them in situations, or you have a guarantee of your products, something which it's an irresistible promise that you've actually given them, and something which gives them confidence in yourself, in your products, in your company, and that's what's going to make all the difference. So at the end of the day, you just have to be totally transparent. You have to give of yourself, you have to communicate with your client, your specific avatar, and you have to provide the best service, the best value, the best selling points as well. Provide them irresistible offers and be there for them. And then your customer services have to be really, really good as well, because there's so much competition out there, and it makes such a difference if your customer service is tip top, because anybody who wants to contact you, if they can, if you can answer questions and they can get hold of you, and you have friendly staff that helps them, people really appreciate that, and that makes all the difference. So these are some steps and some tips if you want to take your business to the next level. If you want to get to the $1 million mark or more, that's what I suggest you do. So at this stage, I've got a link down here at the bottom as well. You can get hold of a business system here. We have a system in place as well, where we have a sales team for you. We have everything in place as an amazing business opportunity. I suggest you click on the link, and then I'll see you in the inside. So this is Dr. Keith Kelly. Great chatting with you today. Thank you.